So then I had the challenge of getting 200 words together and starting to teach in Dayak, and everyone who went past the school used to poke their head through the window and have a laugh at me.
I started off as a nuclear physicist.
About inspiration and where ideas come from.
Oh, well, I suppose I like the bush, and I don't know, I worked in a business for 5 or 6 years and I really disliked business life.
I thought, oh, you've got to be kidding. You know, there's no old man on a cloud sitting there. And then in the late 70s, I went to India as part of an exploration to do with therapy training, because there was an amazing centre there that trained people in a new way of working with people.
I didn't realise after 30 odd years in the city that we didn't actually have a community there.
To move from a house full of people who doted on me to a house when my father went off to work. He came back from the war, and what did you do? Just went straight back to work. He worked in the bank as if nothing had happened. It's amazing when you think about it now. There was no support, no acknowledgement that you've been through a terrible situation.
Old living in Mandurah, I used to spend a lot of time beachcombing. And it was during the Second World War. I came across this deck chair washed up on the beach. The canvas was torn off it, and it had paint on it.
We have 4 aspects to our beings, our spiritual being one of them, our physical, we've got to focus on, daily living, our minds, and our emotions.
Run 5 kilometres, have a swim in the Nuddy because you could see for miles and there was no one there.
Oh, well, everyone's entitled to their opinion, aren't they? I think we live in a great democracy, so it's part of life.
It was to do with being connected to the land. It was to do with growing up next to an Aboriginal reserve. It's to do with being born in the time when kids ran wild through the bush.
But we do seem to have a community here, and if you get involved in it, I think it's good for the soul.
Coming to Denmark and living out in the bush another year and a half was quite easy because I was used to living out of society.
The word joy. It can be that you've been inland for 10 or weeks or 10 months, and you come to the ocean and you step up onto the last sandhill and you see this glorious panorama of the ocean, and you are filled with a sensation, an emotion that you can only say is joy. It's not just happiness, it's not satisfaction, it's not love, it's just this wonderful feeling of joy. And if you experience that in your life on a regular basis, it helps you not only to keep mentally healthy, but also physically healthy.
Bugger it, I might as well go and get a new outfit, go back how I used to be. So this is why I'm heading now for a new series of paintings. So I've started to wear colour, and it's accepted in this town.
That you can laugh at breakfast time. That you can think of a little something you can do to make your partner's life just that little bit more fun, a little bit happier, and do it. Make sure it happens.
Remember to do at least one new thing each day. Make it part of your day and tell someone what happened.